Hello everyone and welcome, my name is Andrew Can and together we can game. In the last episode of Can Play Bioshock, we went to the Gatherer's Garden, we took out some big daddies, and in this episode we're going to continue moving forward. I guess I could just say we took out a big daddy, not big daddies, but we did see another one. So I think he is still lurking around here. Don't want to accidentally... Don't want to accidentally stir him up. So that Splicer hurt her, so... Always a good idea to try to take out unexpected splicers. And of course, there's the big daddy. Though a few of you said I handled him with really good style and grace, and that made me feel good. So I'm always scared of the big daddies. You know, as good as I am at this game, you can never really tell what they'll do next. They're kind of unpredictable, and that's one of the things I love about Rapture. It's just beautiful chaos the way they designed the game. So let's continue moving forward.
Are you almost back to emergency access? Come through as soon as you get there. You got Ryan's eye now. You won't hear them coming, but it'll be there before you know it.
We got Ryan's eye now. Won't hear him coming, but it'll be here before we know it. And here we are in the Medical Pavilion main foyer. Ooh, I thought I searched here. Parasite needs 3 things: free market, free will, and free men. Makes sense. Steinman's stuff here in the Medical Pavilion again. Just a friendly reminder, if there's anything else you'd want to do before we leave here, go ahead and do it now. Circus of Value. I got some good money. I might buy Electrobuck, because you never really know what's going to come ahead. And I think that's enough. So, why don't we continue moving forward? We can see the security inventory. Oh, if you're going to be throwing those, I might as well be prepared for you, right? Ah, you took some damage from my shot. I see.
I don't want to hurt you. Well, sometimes I have.
Oh, I know. No one wants to hurt anyone. Come on. Take that. Did I get him? Oh. I think I did. Yes. Ooh, I think I made my money back, or at least a good chunk of it. Maybe not 1-to-1 per se, but I'm pretty okay with that. Desk. So let's go back upstairs and flip that switch. He was protecting it for a reason, right? So he came in through here, if you were wondering. But let's flip this way.
Security alert deactivated. Thank you for your patience.
I don't know how you managed it, but you did. Come through to Port Neptune now. I'm looking forward to shaking your hand.
Ooh, we get to meet Atlas. To Neptune's bounty, aka Port Neptune. More cash means that was a pretty smart decision. Let's go ahead and make our way to Neptune's bounty. Rapture Metro, Neptune's bounty. You can hear some of the splicers. Now you can actually travel back to the Medical Pavilion, but I always recommend doing it. There will be a point in the game where you can't back travel as much, so that's just one of those examples where I tell people to make sure. I think if we try, it's going to tell us, yeah, you have not rescued or harvested any little sisters on this deck, and you need Adam to become more powerful. You should not leave without getting more Adam. So it is going to try to warn you. But just look at this beautiful location. Well, I say that, and then there's this.
Now you've had the pleasure of Andrew Ryan's company. He's the one who built this place, and he's the one who ran it into the ground. Nobody knows exactly what happened. Maybe he went mad. Maybe the power got to him. Maybe he just decided he didn't like people. Whichever way you slice it, good men died. Me family's in a submarine hidden in the foundation of Fontaine Fisheries. I'll meet you there.
Interesting. Either way you slice it, a good man died. I like how you can see the great chain on both sides, and then you see the smuggler's corpse here, which is an eerie set piece, to say the least. Ooh, you have bandages, though. I'll take that. Buck. Some film reels. Ooh, you've seen better days, Mr. Big Daddy. However, this is a great example of the gene bank. So if you ever want to switch out your plasmids, all you have to do is select them, select here, select what you want to replace it with, and it'll let you do so. I'm actually pretty happy with what I have, but that's something to consider. I think what I will do is I'll hack this. I don't know if I talked about the buyout option, but that's just another option if you don't want to deal with hacking it and you don't have any auto hacks and you just want a quick solution. That's kind of an easy way to just handle it without having to you know, do it. And I will say I'd rather keep my funds in case I need to buy more things. So that's just kind of how I will operate. But if you are in a pinch and want to do it, that is a good example of the way you can do it. So why don't we go ahead here, successful hack. I want to buy 1 Eve Harpo, and I think I'll be okay with that. Gives me in total a little bit more plasma energy. So now let's continue moving forward. Ooh, what beautiful shadow work, and look out there. I would not want to be that poor soul. But you can still see some of the beauty of Rapture. Safety is everyone's responsibility. 91 days since our last accident. Accidents last year 4, accidents this year 2. I think it's gonna go slightly higher with our arrival, but you know what? You know what? Let's be optimistic. What crawls in my garden? Ooh, and as you can see, there's a reason she jumped up there to show us the electro bug, which in hindsight I probably shouldn't have bought. Hindsight's 2020. I do like the floral effect, and it also teaches you to look up, especially in Rapture. It's one of those things you're gonna want to do constantly.
But the days go by like wind.
Now they may come back here, so I don't want to accidentally leave an option or opening for them. So why don't I go ahead and handle this pretty easily here? So for that, I want to make sure. Okay, well, while I couldn't figure it out, the game was giving me options, so there we are. Nothing too bad. Still able to do it. Kind of went a little blank there, but luckily I was able to fix it. It's pretty lenient, and if you have the right, you know, tonic and upgrades added to you, you should be able to handle it. Oh. Krakens, got him, Mr. Kraken Krabs. And of course, a Big Daddy. Fontaine's Fisheries, which is where we need to go, but I think I'll go under. Oh god, I saw that. Saw it before it could do much more damage to me. So, oh yeah, that's not run. I don't know, so many games do that, so I guess it's like second nature. And this one's actually, all things considered, pretty fair. So we'll add one up, and from here we can kind of just redirect in any way we know how. So from adding onward and upward, we will be probably in the safest place we can be, for now anyway. So let's go ahead and do this. Pack turrets are friendly. I wonder, will he attack the Big Daddy on sight, or how will it handle it? Ooh, and it seems like there is an upgrade over there. Always gotta be observant. Of course, I say that, and there's probably bandages. Probably some obvious things I've missed.
Whale, give her to me.
Ooh. So we have a nitro spicer. It's cool to see the health of the Big Daddy, because it lets you know that other people can kind of help you out. So I'll let him fight for a little bit. It's always cool to see, of course. Hopefully. Now, if I use telekinesis, I think I can go ahead and throw this. Ooh, that was a good hit. Now, hopefully it's not too focused on my turret or this direct. Oh, yeah, it's pretty focused on my turret. I think it believes. Uh-oh. Oh, that's not right. Alright, okay. Let's go ahead and wait for the Big Daddy to kind of approach. He's shooting at me, so... Alright, let's go ahead and grab this while he's fighting over there. Ooh, right behind him, too. Pretty good for me, because as he's fighting those other things, he's distracted. Ooh! Pretty much. Why don't we reload? If I remember correctly. One more ought to do him. Awesome. Woo! As you can see, Rosie here didn't take their fare too well comparatively. And you know, a lot of you said you've never seen what it's like to harvest the little sister. I'm not
You have shown
heartless.
kindness to my little ones, but are you really a friend to us? Regardless, a little one brings you a gift to demonstrate our appreciation.
Ooh, I will gladly take that. Tenenbaum wants to reward you. The reward will be inside a teddy bear at a gatherer's garden. And as I said, depending on how the fights go, depends on how I will treat the little sisters. That was barely any damage, but again, I'm getting pretty lucky on these fights, and I gotta keep that in mind. We have a new physical tonic collected, which is Medical Expert. With Medical Expert, your first aid kits will go farther, healing sickness and injury at a rate you're sure to find astonishing. Don't use a first aid kit without your best friend, Medical Expert. Well, unfortunately, I kind of have to. So with that, I believe there might be another turret. No. I think there was, but I think the Big Daddy took it out. Okay. Yeah, there was one, so we'll take that. Ooh, bathysphere keys. Let's go ahead and play it.
We're putting all the bathyspheres in lockdown until further notice. Ryan had us install some kind of genetic device into the thing, so only Ryan and his inner circle will be able to use them without dispensation. But the boys tell me the keys are pretty unreliable. Sisters, cousins, anybody in the ballpark genetically will be able to come and go as they see fit.
Well, that's probably not what Andrew Ryan wanted, but, you know. Oh, took you out. I see someone over here.
Are you there, little child? Nothing.
I mean, you had something that could have caused more damage than it really did, but I think I was able to go pretty unscathed. Seems like there's something down there. I don't think it's gonna let me get it just yet. We might have to actually get it another way. Grenade box. Not too much in it. Take the pistol rounds. You're out. You're out. Coffee too.
Cursed be you in the city.
You know what? You. Uh-oh. That went down there. Didn't hit me. I'm okay with this. Ooh. The Lord has promised, you say? Well, I don't know who you think promised, but see what I can do. Now, I would not recommend going near them. I think you can blow them up, right? Yes, you can blow them up if you shoot them. They do a lot of damage. They are thrown from the Big Daddy there. Now, I do know we need to make our way to Fontaine. Let's go ahead and look around just a little bit. Again, Ken's got him. Cracking crabs. To see the different ways. Goes back to what I said about always looking up. Do your best. So Upper Wharf and Wharf Master. The more you can kind of try to look up, the better. Because you'll find more like Eve Harpos and things like that. And they really do their due diligence in trying to help you as much as possible. Talked about, you know, make sure you shoot. Case in point, they do a lot of damage. Alright, Fontaine Fisheries. We're gonna head here in the next episode. Let me know, what are your thoughts on the second Big Daddy fight? What are your thoughts on Fontaine Fisheries here? Just this layout, new land in Neptune's Bounty. I'm Andrew Can, and together, we can game.